नमस्कार, वणक्कम, बगुनारा के मनाचिन कसकाय केड़ो हाल है साईं सत श्री अकाल अस्सलाम वालेकुम and welcome to Kulraj Live on Radio Mirchi. I hope all of you are doing great and I hope everybody had a great New Year's. Joining me from Houston is Dr. Manish Rungta, and Dr. Manish Rungta is very well known in the community in Houston, and of course he has many businesses there, and of course his affiliation, his family, his kids, they are also involved in social work, helping the community, educating the community, and I thought, why not? Let's bridge the communities, New Jersey, Atlanta, Houston, Dallas. I think we all need to come together on one platform and try to see how we can pave the way for the next generation. Dr. Manish Rungta, welcome to Kulraj Live. How are you, sir?
Doing fine. Thank you for having me on today.
Great. And, you by profession, you are a physician. And so tell me a little bit more about what do you do, doctor?
I'm a gastroenterologist. I'm in private practice and been practicing for the past 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
And I have academic affiliations with Baylor College of Medicine here in Houston and University of Texas Medical Branch as well. So also teach medical students as well.
As I know that, Dr. Manish, that Houston is a very popular place for cancer research and cancer treatment, correct?
Yes. We have one of the world's best cancer centers here in Houston called MD Anderson Cancer Center. So it is one of the best cancer centers in the world and in the U.S. So certainly known for researching cancer and research as a whole. Our Texas Medical Center in Houston is the largest in the world, so certainly known for that as well.
And it was nice that I got introduced to Dr. Manish Rungta and to Gurudev, and I think it's a great pleasure speaking to you. And tell me, about there is, we talked about India House.
Yes.
So tell me more about it.
Sure. India House is one of the centers that we have here that provides a lot of community service to the greater Houston community at large, including our Indian community. And I currently have the privilege of serving as its president and have been involved with India House for many years. So we provide free medical clinic and for patients who don't have resources for access to health care, legal services, meditation, yoga seminars. And during this time period of COVID, we've been doing a lot of things through online and virtual via Zoom, et cetera. So doing a lot of good work for the community. We have a Houston Food Bank uses our facilities and we support them through our food drives that we have every week and deliver food to those who are in need of food. And so those are some of the things of many that we do at India House that I'm privileged to be a part of.
That's fabulous. I think so. Let's talk about the population of South Asian community in Houston. How many people you think are settled in Houston?
I can't quote your numbers because it keeps on growing, but it's probably the fourth largest Indian community, perhaps in the U.S. As Houston is either the third or fourth largest city in the U.S. depending on which data you look at. But very, very diverse, large Indian community, very similar to New Jersey. As we talked before, I grew up in New Jersey, so very familiar with the whole environment in New Jersey, and I can tell you it's very similar to the tri-state area as far as the Indian community and their involvement and in the city of Houston as a whole.
You have any fond memories of New Jersey you would like to share with our listeners?
Oh yeah, a lot of fond memories. I spent my childhood days to young adulthood up through medical school in New Jersey, so a lot of fond memories of New Jersey, and so just my whole childhood has been spent there. So, and my education, which I'm very thankful for, is all gained through New Jersey. So, always remember New Jersey with a lot of fondness. Still have a lot of friends in the New Jersey, Delaware area, and so always remembering them. And every so often we do take visits to New Jersey. So. I just have nothing but good memories about New Jersey.
I remember my sister's son, my nephew, Dr. Harish Sawhney. He has become oncologist in Delaware. So, means I think a lot of young doctors have, emerged all over the country. So what do you have to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, our parents and the first generation of Indians who immigrated to the United States have always valued, as we all know, education, and they've really given a lot of good guidance to their children on the value of education. And I think people my generation and even my kids' generation sort of hold on to those values and achieved in many areas: medicine, law, engineering, and have diversified into many other areas now. I think we as Indians are sometimes always thought of as, hey, we do engineering and medicine and those professions, but really there's been a diversification of Indians being very active in many, many different fields now, and medicine but being one of them. So I think it's because we have a stronghold on valuing what education means, and I think we'd like to participate and contribute to the community that's given us so much in the U.S. So I think we want to give back, and I think that's what allows us to do many of the things that we do.
You are listening to Radio Mirchi. My name is Kulraj. This is Kulraj Live. We'll take a short break. आप सुन रहे हैं रेडियो मिर्ची. It is hot. Welcome to Kulraj Live, presented by NRIA, National Realty Investment Advisors. And of course, joining me right now is Dr. Manish Rungta. And Dr. Manish, I would like to know more about, your involvement with the India House and your kids, how they are contributing.
Sure.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, my participation in India House has been there for many years now, and just enjoy both working in the medical clinic there and also serving as president, overseeing many of the wonderful projects that we do for the community. Luckily, my kids have also been able to get involved, actually set up their own nonprofit and seniors technology, such as learning how to use apps on their phone, learning how to use their iPads or their tablets, their laptops, computers, and what that has allowed them to do is to bridge the gap between generations, such as grandparents and grandkids. Many of our older generation folks aren't as comfortable, perhaps, or get intimidated by use of technology, but they've helped to bridge that gap. And so I think that's been really helpful, and they've actually set up their own app, which is free for everyone's use. If people are interested in helping others smile, there's a free app available for both the Android and iPhone. And so people can even, come in from New Jersey and certainly use those apps and attend their classes. They hold classes on Saturdays, and it's free to everyone, the whole community. So whoever's interested in joining is certainly welcome to do that.
And Dr. Manish, tell me a little about your wife. Is she also participating with you and with your activities?
Sure. Yes, I mean, she helps to participate in the activities at India House, and she's been always very busy with taking care of the children when they were younger, and so her hands are always full with doing numerous things within, just household as well, and she participates as time permits her to do, but she's very active as well.
So, Doctor, you think there is a way that we can bridge New Jersey with Houston and Houston bridge with Dallas and Atlanta, so you can have some young generation come and stay with people there and learn more about the cultures and people living here?
Absolutely. Especially with, I think this is one of the positives, if I may say, so that's come out of COVID, is that with all the use of technology and Zoom, it allows us to even potentially virtually connect at least. And so a lot of the things that we do at India House is, I'm sure there's many, many similar centers in the New York, New Jersey area, and we should share ideas, I think, and see what we're doing well and see what they're doing well in New Jersey, New York, and share ideas and take those great ideas that we all have and make each of our centers better. And then perhaps, like you were mentioning, have people come and stay in the Houston area and vice versa, so that way we can see what we are doing, so we can benefit the community even better by sharing our thoughts. One of the things that you were mentioning to me was the Sheriff Festival that takes place in New Jersey, and we have something similar here in Houston, and so seeing what things we're doing well and sharing those ideas and improving upon them. I think there's a great opportunity there that COVID has brought for us, and how we can connect even better and share ideas.
I think it's a great idea, and I think you should talk to your kids, and we should have a Zoom call.
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
New Jersey.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to do that, and perhaps in the near future we can do that, and kids would be happy to introduce the projects that they're doing, and maybe others can join with them and do something similar.
Absolutely, and looking forward to working with you, and looking forward to working with the next generation, your kids. And I think I want to wish you all the best. You are a great speaker. You speak very well. I think you are a great role model for a lot of people out there, and I think I have no words to express the way I feel. I think it's a great moment. I think let's connect New Jersey with Houston and with the people, and with I think life is not only song and dance. There's a lot more we can do.
Absolutely.
We can contribute a lot more and help out the seniors, because they're the ones who have paid the toll. They have worked so hard to.
That's right.
Think about the children.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's amazing what it's a testimony. I have many of those seniors. I see them at India House or other social gatherings, and they mention to me the difference that class has made to them, and it's heartwarming to see, because it sends the right message, and it's helping to help them connect with their children, grandchildren, especially in this time of COVID, right, where they weren't able to connect due to the distances that we had to all maintain because of COVID. And so I think it's heartwarming to see that you truly are making a difference. If one can make a difference in the community and improve lives of others, I mean, that's sort of what we all need to make sure that we're remain focused on. So I think that would be really nice if we could extend it. New Jersey is very near and dear to my heart. So I'd love to do things with New Jersey, and together we can, I'm sure, come up with great projects too together. So I'd love to do that, and so I'm sure my children would as well.
Great. I think we got food for thought, and I think we'll work on it. And I'd like to thank you, Dr. Manish Rungta ji, and to your family, and Jai Gurudev, and thank you so much. And
Jai Gurudev, and yes, I really appreciate this opportunity to be able to speak with you and your audience and the community there, and I wish you and your entire family and our New Jersey community a very happy New Year, and hope that we have better things coming in 2022, and that we all are able to remain healthy and joyful, despite the challenges that we all are facing with COVID.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.